Imagine stepping outside into a wall of heat, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than a summer day in the Sahara. The sun beats down relentlessly, and the world around you shimmers with the intensity of a furnace. There's no escape from the oppressive heat. It wraps around you like a suffocating blanket, making every movement feel like a struggle. The air is thick, heavy, and punishing. Every breath feels like inhaling warm soup, and the humidity clings to your skin, making it impossible to cool down. The heat seems to press in from all sides, leaving you desperate for even the faintest breeze. For most, this kind of heat is a serious danger. It drains your energy and clouds your mind. Even the simplest decisions become difficult, and your body's natural defenses are pushed to their limits. The risk of heat exhaustion or heat stroke is ever present. Your heart races, sweat beads instantly, and your clothes cling heavy and damp. The salt stings your eyes, and your skin feels raw from the constant moisture. It's a battle just to stay upright. Even simple tasks become monumental. Just walking a few steps feels like a marathon. Your legs grow heavy, your head spins, and you wonder how much farther you can go before you have to stop. This is nature's ultimate test of endurance, a raw force that demands respect. The landscape itself seems to suffer, with cracked earth and wilting plants, all struggling to survive under the relentless sun. But for many, firefighters, soldiers, athletes, escaping isn't an option. Their lives depend on functioning in this heat. They must perform at their best, even when their bodies are screaming for relief. They push through, relying on training and sheer willpower. Their determination is tested every second, as they fight to keep going when most would give up. Here, the real test of human resilience begins. In controlled environments, scientists push the boundaries to see just how much the human body can endure. How much can the body take? How does the mind cope when it's being cooked? These are questions that drive researchers to explore the limits of human endurance. Some brave individuals step into this furnace for science, not just survival. They volunteer to be pushed to the edge, all in the name of discovery. They enter a special laboratory designed to replicate the world's harshest environments. Here, every variable is controlled and every reaction is measured. Their journey helps us answer a fundamental question: how do we conquer the inferno? What can we learn to help others survive and thrive in extreme heat? This is where the limits of human potential are explored. Every trial, every data point, brings us closer to understanding how to push beyond what we thought possible. Most would run from this heat, but some choose to face it head-on, determined to unlock the secrets of survival and adaptation. Welcome to the world's hottest lab, where science meets the extremes of human endurance, and the quest to conquer the furnace begins. Welcome to the Heat Lab, a simple room that can mimic the world's most extreme climates. From the scorching deserts to the humid tropics, this lab can recreate it all. Scientists here control temperature and humidity with precision, creating safe but punishing conditions. They meticulously adjust every parameter to ensure the environment is as realistic as possible. The goal? To understand how the human body reacts to extreme heat. Volunteers push their limits, providing invaluable data on human endurance and resilience. Research here leads to better gear for firefighters, smarter hydration for soldiers, and safer work for outdoor laborers. Each study contributes to life-saving innovations. Every drop of sweat and every heartbeat is a clue in the puzzle of survival. The data collected helps decode the body's responses to heat stress. Think of it as a flight simulator for the body. Volunteers train and scientists learn, all in a controlled environment. This setup allows for safe yet challenging conditions. Safety is paramount. Researchers monitor every vital sign and can stop the test instantly. This ensures that while pushing boundaries, no one is put at risk. Here, science meets real-world application, helping us outsmart one of nature's greatest challenges. The insights gained are directly applied to improve safety and performance in extreme conditions. This is where survival strategies are born. Through collaboration and innovation, the Heat Lab is paving the way for a safer future in extreme environments. Who signs up to be cooked in the Heat Lab? Not just elite athletes or soldiers, though they're here too. Firefighters, soldiers, marathoners, students, office workers, and retirees all volunteer. Some seek adventure, others want to help prevent heat stroke, and many are just curious about their limits. Each brings unique physiology, age, fitness, background, all valuable for research. Before each session, volunteers are briefed and reminded they can stop anytime. There's camaraderie in the lab. Everyone's part of a team pushing boundaries for science. By sweating it out, these everyday heroes help develop guidelines that keep people safe worldwide. Their courage and curiosity drive survival science forward. They are the unsung champions of the heat. The human body's cooling system is sweat, an ingenious survival tool that's been keeping us alive for thousands of years. It's not just about comfort, it's about survival, especially when temperatures soar or you're pushing your limits during exercise. When you overheat, millions of tiny sweat glands spring into action, releasing fluid onto your skin's surface. This process is automatic, triggered by your brain to protect your body from dangerous overheating. As sweat evaporates, it draws heat away from your body, cooling you down efficiently. But this comes at a cost. You can lose more than a liter of water every hour in extreme heat or during intense activity, making dehydration a real risk. That's why hydration is absolutely critical. Without enough water, your body's cooling system can't function, and you could face heat exhaustion or even heat stroke, which can be life-threatening. In the lab, scientists use advanced tools to measure how much you sweat, where you sweat the most, and what's actually in your sweat. This helps us understand how different bodies respond to heat and exercise. Interestingly, fitter people start sweating sooner and produce more sweat overall, giving them a real advantage in hot conditions. Their bodies are better at keeping cool under pressure. Sweat isn't just water. It's packed with electrolytes like sodium and potassium, which are essential for your muscles and nerves to work properly. Lose too many electrolytes and you risk muscle cramps, fatigue, or even more serious problems. That's why athletes and outdoor workers often rely on sports drinks to replenish what's lost. Understanding the delicate balance between hydration and electrolytes is key to not just surviving, but thriving in the heat, whether you're an athlete, a worker, or just enjoying a summer day. Your body's air conditioner is truly remarkable, but like any machine, it needs the right fuel, regular care, and a little respect to keep you cool and healthy. Entering the heat chamber is like stepping into an oven. The main task: walk on a treadmill in 104-degree heat. Simple but brutally hard. Every step is a struggle. Your heart pounds, sweat pours, and your body begs to stop. The challenge is as much mental as physical, fighting the urge to quit. Researchers monitor you constantly, offering encouragement and tracking your vital signs. Hydration is managed carefully, and your core temperature is watched via a swallowed thermometer. The support team is your lifeline, ensuring safety and pushing you to discover your limits. Conquering the mental battle is often the biggest victory. This is where you find out what you're truly capable of. The heat chamber tests both body and mind. Every session in the heat lab yields vital data: heart rate, sweat rate, core temperature. Scientists use this to spot early signs of heat exhaustion and develop life-saving guidelines. Research here shapes hydration strategies, better uniforms, and safer work schedules. Each discovery builds a culture of safety for those facing extreme heat. Volunteers leave with new respect for their bodies and minds. They learn they can endure more than they thought. The lab teaches us to respect nature and our own limits. The goal isn't to defeat the heat, but to work with it safely. Stay prepared, stay hydrated, and always listen to your body.